Right, I think we are live. Yeah, looks like we're live on the screen there. Right, welcome back to another stream, guys. Tuesday morning. I'm a few minutes late. Apologies for that. Right, so yeah, if it's your first time here and you've not joined in one of these streams before, you will know that what you see here, this is our work from home studio. We are based in the UK and we operate on-demand and wholesale FBA supplier directly here from home. We're a two-person team. It's myself and my fiance Kaylee. Now we've been doing this for over 18 years. I know it's crazy to say that. In that time we've made over 3 million dropshipping sales, and today we ship about 40,000 orders per year directly from this room. Now we offer a catalogue of more than 3,000 products, and we work with basically resellers who use platforms like Shopify, Amazon, TikTok Shop, Etsy and eBay to either dropship our existing catalogue of products or create their own products with print on demand, which we print and fulfill for them, or just earn a profit share from our FBA profit share program as well. So we've plenty of ways for you to get started with us and plenty of ways for you to actually make money online. Now, if you are looking for a way to make money online, the simplest way to do that is to check out our dropshipping and print on demand program. And what you can do is you can sell across multiple platforms, i.e. all the major platforms I just mentioned, and you can sell across those platforms with unlimited products supplied for free, and we handle all the fulfillment for you, and every order goes out with your branding. Okay, there's no contract, you can cancel that anytime. Now you're probably wondering what that costs, right? So that program costs $395 per month. Okay, for that you actually get a free 30-day trial, and what you can do with that trial, in your first 30 days you can sign up completely for free. You can sell as much product as you want on these platforms. We give you all the products to start with. Sell as much product as you want, or you can sell your own designs with print on demand. And then after 30 days, all that is profit for you to keep in that first 30 days, okay? You literally don't pay us a penny at all. That's just to help you guys get started. After that, you can see how it's going. If it's working well for you, then you can choose to continue on in the program, okay? That's completely optional. If you're just here for the stream, then, you know, forget everything I've just said. But yeah, if you're ready to make money online with dropshipping, print on demand or FBA, you can check out the links for everything I've just mentioned in the description down below. The stream is a live Q&A, and there is a Q&A there on the back, okay? Let me just explain the Q&A bit, right? So you've got the main, at the bottom is the main YouTube chat, and at the top is YouTube's Q&A feature. Now, if you post a question in the Q&A bit at the top, okay, I may not see it straight away, but if you post your question in the YouTube chat, then it comes up on the actual chat screen there in the chat. Now, if you post it in the Q&A, that is so you can feature your question. So if you want me to ask you a question, if you want to ask a question, put it in the Q&A, and then I can feature in the live chat. It's a new feature. I'm basically not entirely sure exactly how it works. But anyway, guys, time for us to get cracking. I'll turn the AC on because it's super warm. And yeah, don't forget to give this stream a thumbs up as well. I appreciate that very much. And subscribe to the channel if you want to be notified whenever we go live. We do go live at 8 AM Monday to Friday. Like I said, we are based in the UK, so bear that in mind if you are from overseas. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be another good stream. It's another busy one for us today. As always, going to start by printing some labels. I'm going to need to make a fresh coffee because I've let my coffee go cold now. Messing around with the stream again. This is one of the problems of being basically one of the problems of streaming on YouTube every single day is that you're constantly messing around with the bloody stream in the mornings. And this is what, so I get up early enough and I get started. I get in the office early enough every morning to get the stream ready by 8 AM. But my brain's always going, you know, what can I do to the stream? What can I add? I'm going to change this, change that, and yeah, that basically I end up just usually getting down to the last few minutes, and I'm like, oh shit, I need to start the stream. So yeah, so that's why the stream is sometimes late. It's because I'm always faffing around with the stream settings. Right. Anyway, I think it's time for us to crack on today, guys. So throughout the stream, I will be showing you some things, like basically, well, you'll get to see on screen basically what we're currently working on. So we've got two setups here. We've got this desk cam. This is basically my sort of side. This desk cam this side, is Kaylee's side, and you basically what you see on that side, that's Kaylee's computer. As you can see, you can turn things on, yeah, and you can see them coming up on the screen, like so, like that, like so. What the hell was that? Now on my screen, basically you can see me messing around with you know, my screen here, like this, right? So you can see, there you go, that's a funny design. So yeah, on screen, that's what you can see. You can basically see what we're doing, what we're working on currently, and you can see the live chat as well. And we can also switch you over to the web view, okay, which we'll do throughout the stream. Now what you see here is basically our retailer app. This is what you get access to after creating an account on our website. Like I said, it is free for you to do that, so do head over to the website and create yourself an account. You can get access to the retailer app, and that's also going to give you access to our learning center as well, which is especially helpful if you are basically completely new to this. So we've basically got guides and resources, and one particular guide I would recommend for you guys is this how to start selling guide on how to start selling on eBay, Etsy, Amazon and Shopify. Now what I will do is I will post a link in the YouTube chat just now to this actual guide, so you can go and check it out, because you can go and check out that guide completely for free. And what this guide does is it basically tells you exactly how to get started selling on eBay, Etsy and Amazon and even Shopify, and it basically breaks down what the cost is, and there are videos that I've recorded in the past explaining exactly in more depth how you get started on those various platforms, right? So you're welcome to go and check that out. And I'll be showing you some other stuff throughout the stream, basically how to place orders with us. I'll show you that. I'll show you a little bit about our passive FBA program, which is a super cool program if you want to just make a passive income without really doing all that much work. I'll tell you about that later on in the stream. And yeah, hopefully it's going to be a pretty good stream, guys. I do appreciate you joining in. We do these streams, like I said, Monday to Friday, 8 AM UK time, so you're welcome to join in anytime. Please do pop your chats in the YouTube chat, because it is cool when you guys do ask questions. Like I said, I've been doing this for a very long time, over 18 years to be involved in dropshipping now, so I'm pretty sure if you have a question, I'll be able to offer some sort of advice and help with that. Right, so that's enough of an intro now. I think I'm going to print some labels, and yeah, I think I'm just going to get cracking for the day. Right, let me just switch you back to the main view, guys. And so this is the main view. You'll have the office view basically throughout most of the stream. All right, these streams do tend to run quite long, probably about 3 to 4 hours. I don't expect you to hang around for that long, but I do post it on YouTube afterwards. So afterwards, if you want to go on the street, go on the YouTube channel afterwards, you'll be able to find the full stream, and then you can just basically just skip through to the, you know, whatever, right? So yeah. Right, labels first. I've got to admit, I'm still getting used to streaming. Basically, I always tend to get a little bit nervous basically before stream, and the first thing I've actually got to do is restart my computer, because this computer, which is on this side, by the way, we've got 3 computers. So Kaylee runs off a Mac Mini. We've got a Windows PC which runs the stream. That's a really beefy PC because it allows us to stream with basically 3 cameras. So and I've got a Mac Pro on this side, so I need to restart the Mac, but that's not going to affect the stream in any way. The stream will stay on. You'll just temporarily see this on the screen. It'll just go blank in a sec. Right, just waiting for that to restart, and then I'll reconnect that, guys. I need to go and make a fresh coffee because I've let this one go cold. So once that's restarted, once I've made a fresh coffee, yeah, I'll be back. I'll be literally gone for like 30 seconds. Right, there we are, guys. Appreciate you guys sticking around. Right, computer is back on. Now, let me just get this connected. There we go. There we go. It's all running nice and fresh again now. This is a bit of an older Mac Pro, this one, in fairness. But super reliable. Touch wood, obviously. I'm going to break all of a sudden. First things first, just got to print out all these labels. If I actually drag this over here, guys, let me see. Just a quick, I'll drag this over here and have a quick look at this. This on the screen here is basically, this is like our OMS. This is our order management system. Hey, it's happening, bro. Good morning, Mr. Michael. If anyone's wondering, Welsh Dev is my brother. He's a pro web developer. You can go and check him out if you want, if you need any web design services. Feel free to post a link, Mike. I don't think I'll let you post links actually in the stream. You guys can check out it's Cardiff Web Development. There you go, free promotion on my stream. So this is basically our order management system here, and this is where I'm just forgotten what I'm doing now. I'm assuming you haven't got any work to do, right, Mike? Or you've been up all night and taking a break, eh? Oh, I know. Yeah, it's clean, yeah. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just basically just printing labels at the moment. Pretty boring stuff, but that's how it gets done. Basically, this entire thing is custom built. We use something called Airtable. Basically, the entire thing is custom. Basically, I built the entire thing myself. I'm pretty sure my entire business is built on the back of Airtable now. So some of our sellers send our labels over to us in. Oh, this is alright. It's just got 2 pages. Sometimes they send them over in the wrong format, basically. So we like our labels 6x4 so we can print them on a label printer. Some people send them over not that size, and sometimes we have to trim them, which is annoying. So we sell. What I'll do is I'll basically let me switch to view here. This is our retailer app, guys, on the website, which I showed at the beginning of the stream. And as you can see, there's a dropship catalog there, right? So if I just pull that up, what I'll do is I'll post the link for this page there. That you can basically go and have a look at the catalog. Yeah, you can basically view all the products in the catalog. You can click on this view products button here, and it'll just take you to the website where you can view basically all the type of products. We sell a lot of wall prints, we sell mugs, we sell stickers, we sell things like greeting cards, we sell wax melts, all different types of products basically you can sell. Almost bloody fell over then. You can go and check out a link if you want. Basically about 3,000 products basically that anyone can sell. Basically, if you've got an eBay account, Etsy account, Amazon account, if you're using Shopify, TikTok Shop, you can list our products directly on these platforms and just start selling them immediately, and then you can just place your orders directly through the website. That is the simplest way to get started with this. Just download our product images from the website, use our product descriptions if you want, or create your own. Just create your own with AI. And just list products on these platforms. Once you get sales, just send them over to us just by creating your orders on the website. You can personalize every single product in our catalog. Every single product is personalizable. If I just show you that briefly now before I finish off printing these labels, but if I just pull up a random product like these, for example, like these products, for example, you can see like the background of these products is beige. If you wanted to change that to green, you can basically drop ship it here, but then you've got a personalization box, so you can be like, right, change background to green, like that, just whatever. Or if you want, you can just add your own design onto any product, and we'll literally just print the custom design for you. Just add it to order here, and then just place an order directly through the website. That's your cost for this particular option. This is a set of 3, A3 normal, which is matte, or there's a high gloss option as well. Different sizes available. This is the recommended retail. You guys can sell it for whatever you want. Basically, this is your landed cost here. And yeah, it's pretty simple process. Like I said, we do have a retailer app on the background, on the sort of account side, and that just basically gives you access to things like uploading your orders in bulk, your own sort of branding, retailer branding, stuff like that. So you can basically customize. You can add your logo, and this is basically this stuff. So if I show you on here, switch you back there, and you go here. If I just basically show you like this packing slip, which is basically has no pricing on it, but you have a logo up in the top corner here, right? And if I put you back to this is what you can do with this form, right? This is this retailer branding form. So you can upload your logo, basically put your trading names in, and then you've got this section down the bottom which is additional content, which is all this stuff down the bottom where you've got like your socials. You can have like a discount code, a link to your website, and you can customize that in this additional content section here. Submit those changes, then whenever we print your orders, you basically get everything custom branded, right? So it's a pretty cool way for you to sort of keep everything on brand yourself, because essentially that is the idea with dropshipping, is that we basically ship your products what we call white label, which means that you know, your orders are shipped with none of our branding, they've got your branding on them, so your customers think that the order comes directly from you, right? That is essentially. Yeah, that's pretty much. We're not basically. I wouldn't say like we're not a warehouse. Because all of the products are ours. We create every single product that's available on our catalogue. We make. Yeah, this is why we're able to personalize everything, because we basically do everything gets printed and made here and shipped out to your customers directly. So we are a drop shipping and print on demand supplier, and we also do wholesale FBA as well. So if you want to sell our products in FBA, you can absolutely do that. Or if you want to even create your own products that we'll print for you and you want to put them into FBA, we can do that as well. So like I said, we're a full print on demand business for any of the products that are available in our catalogue. But we are based in the UK and we do ship worldwide. I'm getting distracted here. I know, yeah, I've seen him. I did say hello. Let me drag this back up here a minute so I can just get these labels out. If you want to see a photo, guys, of what basically this setup looks like in front of us, go to the community post page on our YouTube channel and you can actually view a photograph that I took from that end. And it basically shows the complete setup here. We've got 5 screens across the front. All the camera setups it's pretty cool. Can you believe that? Look, my brother came in the stream and he didn't even like the stream. Or if you're still in, make sure you like the stream for us. I don't know, yeah. Don't tell me coming in the stream and didn't like the stream.
I'm surprised he's even up this time.
Yeah, how's he even awake this time? I said, oh, you've been up all night.
Probably. He's probably on his phone.
Oh, yeah. I need to check this thing up here. People ask questions again. So guys, if there's anything that you want to know, or if there's anything you want to see, just let us know, right? Just basically just pop that in the chat for us. So first job usually every morning is basically just chucking everything into categories. It's a lot quicker to do the orders if you just put them into sort of categories and stuff. So yeah, apologise if this bit's a bit boring. Nice to see the viewers going up, guys. I appreciate this bit is not very thrilling, guys. Oh yes, that's stickers.
This friend paid me £6 in the bank the other day for stickers and understood the design and just cut them out for me.
It literally filtered my eBay filtered my message for trying to send the brand FC UK. It wouldn't let me send the message unless I took basically the brand FC UK out of the text. Because it basically has something to do with like an offensive policy or something.
Yeah.
Is it really? That's stupid. Yeah, sorry there guys, I was just basically just responding to a message on eBay. So where's my description? Oh really? Oh, interesting. Right. Just basically caught up. Shit. Welcome to the stream, guys. If you've just joined, appreciate you tuning in. If you've any questions at all about anything that you see going on here, feel free to put them in the chat. They basically want something similar, is it? Not broken out, is it? Yeah.
That was, you didn't mess that up there, look. You see? Some 2 C's.
I can
Fix that?
Yeah, I'll fix it, yeah. Basically, that's fine.
That looks so perfect.
It's fine. It's already installed now anyway, so it's fine.
Anyway, just do that then, get that. Obviously, that needs to be obviously 1 C.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Just do that for us.
Yeah.
I think I prefer that one.
At the end of the day, it's literally a one-off for a friend. Do you know what I mean? A lower on bloody live stream. We're literally debating the fact, guys, that we can't show you that design on the stream because it's a basically Liverpool football badge, but it's literally for a friend, right? So you won't find any trademark or copywritten products in our catalogue at all. We don't encourage our resellers to sell them at all.
We actually tell them not to sell them.
So that's one way to get your accounts banned, guys. So definitely do not do that. But like I said, this is for basically a friend's birthday party, so I'm sure we can make an exception there. Look, I'm a Man United fan myself, so I don't exactly take any pride in printing a Liverpool badge.
So you take out that orange bit. Just do that in my thing.
That's cool. It's a really cool design. Literally, that's right. Yeah. Honestly, literally, if you could sell that, you would literally make millions.
And it's ridiculous. People do it, but obviously
I know people do it.
They're not. That's obviously not their only source of income because they can get shut down at any minute.
No. I made the little one cry, basically, just by ripping the tape on a box. Made him cry. So guys, if you are just watching the streams and you're not interested in working with us or not interested in dropshipping, you can support the channel. There is a link in the description to buy us a coffee. Don't feel pressured to do that, but like I said, yeah, if you aren't looking to resell our products, you know, that's the main purpose of these streams, I guess, is to find new resellers that want to work with us. They resell our products, basically we have a relationship with them, then that's basically how we make our money. But if you're just here to watch the streams, then yeah, you can feel free, but don't feel pressured at all to support us with a coffee. I do like coffee. In fact, Katie doesn't really like coffee. She drinks tea, but she likes all the fancy ones, like the basically she likes all the expensive ones. So we need the support. No, seriously guys, don't feel pressured at all. It's there if you want to support. If not, it makes no difference to us whatsoever. Just to subscribe to the channel, guys, that's all I want. A like on the video and a subscribe to the channel. That's enough for me. Basically that goes a long way. You know, the subscriptions, that helps YouTube push our live streams out to more people. Because, you know, this YouTube at the end of the day, it's the algorithm, and its reach is a massive problem. Our streams don't really get pushed that much, even though we've been live streaming now for over a month. Yeah, we do get very few viewers coming into the streams, but it is the way it is. Basically, it's a long game. Do you know what I mean? We're gonna have to keep these streams going for, I guess, indefinitely. I guess that's no problem. In fairness, I quite enjoy doing the streams anyway. By that I mean we've got to do the work anyway, so we might as well turn the camera on and stream it. If you're wondering why there's adverts in the background, sound, music, it's because I'm playing Spotify. And I don't actually pay for Spotify Premium, so I've got ads. So I do pay for YouTube Premium, but I use this Spotify channel. It's called Stream Beats, and it's free DCMA free copyright music for streaming. And in fairness, I've used it the last couple of times, and in fairness, I haven't had any copyright strikes. So again, touch wood. I just find it's better background music than basically the YouTube free stuff that you get. But unfortunately, I don't really use Spotify otherwise, so I've got no real purpose to like pay for Spotify. So I just edited I just had to edit the remix because it didn't like, I don't know why, it just didn't like that basically. So I just redone it. Hopefully it'll be better this time.
Because it's that, they're not.
Yeah, probably.
I've just downloaded that one just in case.
Actually, it doesn't make sense though, because the rest of it is exactly the same.
I know it's got that.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Is that one's that already?
Yeah.
And the guy yesterday, basically, I'm Etsy. Like, look at his how, like, literally, I charged. He wanted a digital copy of something. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. Obviously, he was trying to charge him of the shipping because it was abroad, so I had to create a custom link. And all he wanted to do was change the background colour, which was done yesterday, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, that all was fine, but I sent over everything. And then he came back to me this morning and was like, oh, is there any way you can basically do the Lightroom now, but change this, like, maybe we should, I was stuck. I just said, like, the price was basically just, literally just editing the colour.
He's like, place the order.
I think I paid for it, and I don't know that. And then he wanted, and then he needed to move, and then he came back today, and I asked him for, like, more changes, even though I raised him over the file and stuff, right?
It's a pain in the ass, isn't it?
Yeah, no, and I just said, like, if I can do it without having to recreate, I'll do it. I said, I'm not recreating the whole print because that's completely the price range.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like he was meant to, I literally changed the blues, I thought that's easy to do. And then he's like, oh, he wants basically this one. He's like, oh, doesn't want the H covering the V, doesn't want the outline. And I'm just like, hang on a minute, this is not what I tried.
Well, is that blue design, isn't it?
Yeah, after I spent multiple times from anyway back and forth, right? And they go back this morning and my daughter likes the light one now. And I was like, no, I was just like, I've got to back to this boat and it's recipe, I'll do it as long as I don't recreate the whole time. But is this naughty? You would never charge the custom print. You know what I mean? I charged him, just changing the colour, and that was it. But it's naughty. Like, I don't know if you think they are. Digital copies as it is. Do you know what I mean? You want to start them, I don't mind making minor changes. When they start changing the whole design, that's not the print anymore, is it? That's like, yeah, it's cheeky. He said to me, he was like, yeah, yesterday I'd be happy with that. I want it navy blue. Not like, told me what time he did on the live. Just like, what are you doing? He doesn't even do his sampling. I don't mind it when they're playing. I have laid every day. I want to change faces. It's just simple solution. You want just to change the font, maybe. Obviously, which I don't mind doing. And she bought 3 prints, do you know what I mean? And then she wanted just add me a bit of text to the bottom. It's all simple. The wrong word. That's on TikTok.
TikTok? No, I don't know TikTok.
Oh no, AZ, sorry, I'm right then. Doing it every.
Right click on mouse one.
I like my idea, basically. And warehouse have closed orders to Amazon.
That's right.
We make every single item. We can't underestimate what we actually do.
So as you see guys, we do make a lot of stickers, and what we allow you to do with print on demand is make your own stickers. So say for example you can create your own stick, basically just use AI to generate your own slogans, basically just create flat vector artwork with basically ask something like Sora or Midjourney to create that for you, and then you can basically use that to then create your mock-up images. You can use services like Placeit, which is completely free, placeit.net. I'm only recommending them because we use them. That allows you to then sort of place your sticker design in a real lifestyle setting, as like on a vehicle or on a window or something like that, and then every time you sell that product, you just, as I shown earlier on in the stream, you just basically just upload that artwork during the ordering process, and then we basically print what we cut that for you, and yeah, we'll basically turn your designs into actual stickers that you can resell. It allows you to sell products which are unique to yourself that no one else is selling. So that, and obviously, and then it just enables you to be able to come up with your own designs, use your own creativity to figure out what it is that you want to sell, and we can just leave all the printing to us here.
There we go, that's better, right? Oh, it's new question. It's 11, I think it's got even 11 out of now.
Oh, I did that. What's it gone from? That's basically easy. I can that's fine. That's perfect.
Yeah, so just keep basically, I guess, what?
That basically, either one of those top ones are fine. I'd say the
What's
one
the
on
difference?
the right, the initials at the bottom. If I'm
Oh,
going to
yeah.
get rid of them anyway, I'm going to put 11 on the bottom. So I'll
Yeah.
literally just blank them out. That's simple for me.
I need that then to really suit our soon.
The ladies asked for a custom name on this. Now we don't normally do names on this, right? But what font do you recommend out of the cold cup designs would go best over this?
What's her name?
Amy,
Let's do a fifth one, that one, the watermelon, let's put it, you can put
the watermelon.
You put it between the things there.
Oh, go and grab that
black.
now then. Yeah.
Do it in black, just do it on there.
This name,
Yeah,
yeah.
because it stands out, and then put that, just rotate it, so it's, I'll keep it, move it over.
Make it a bit smaller as
Yeah.
well. As well.
There.
I'll make that a bit smaller.
No,
Do you reckon?
no, it's fine.
Actually, let me put it down a little bit.
I think
So I'm going to tap it on this one.
So this way a little bit, move it that way, just a touch. There we go. Let's do that.
Appreciate the like, whoever gave the like. It's a bit noisy when we got both cutters going at the same time. Considering this is royalty-free music, this is pretty good. It's quite mellow. And in fairness, this job, even though it's stressful at times, right, this job can be quite mellow. Like in fairness, I'm pretty chilled right now.
Once again, your people connected with colleagues who aren't in a room, or make them feel surrounded by teammates, even when they're alone. Cloud collaboration solutions can help you tell ROI.
These are not my ads, guys. These are Shopify free. These are Spotify ads, so don't pay for premium. Don't really use Spotify, to be honest.
Tune in anytime, anywhere. Got a show of your own? Upload your video to Spotify.
All that. That's how you make multi-layered stickers, multi-layered colour stickers with basically with vinyl films. You basically use registration marks, which is what the stars are, and as you can see, that's going to wrap around and that's going to turn into basically a cup, cold cup. Yeah, but that is Katie's job. I just do the stickers. Yeah, so I have emailed her as well because she's only sent one image, but she's ordered 2. So we might just want to just go and hold a minute. Basically, that's the image sent over. So
The image is shit quality as well. Isn't it?
yeah, it's fine. I can make image better.
Some coffee.
Ah, yeah, please. Not having sugar though.
I see some ranger. Some sweetener in it instead.
No, it tastes even worse. Let's see. I don't like sweet. Sorry to give her coffee and my sugar, guys. Starting today. On Spotify, they're allowing video uploads now. It is, yeah, but they're trying to get into video now, basically, so like anybody can upload to Spotify. Shopify. Keep saying Shopify. I haven't used Shopify for years.
They have to, because don't confess to someone about it.
No, I haven't.
I thought so, because always actually.
No, I actually just forgot.
You get to feed yourself though, do you?
Well, a bird toast.
Yeah, that's not it. Actually, you know what that is? Because you're too busy doing something else.
That's right.
Look at her. Don't touch her, man, literally. Look at her watching him. She's probably confused thinking, why is there human? Do you know what I mean? Why is he talking to her? She's also the judge, it's not around. She's going in as well, in between the ring. She's going to do it now, I think. Look, she loves it.
Yeah, well, what am I cutting for that then? This, you give me the phone?
You got the
Log
log.
this?
You've got the log one, yeah, it's the bigger one. Look, the log.
Like this cutting to
No.
this?
No, that's the tagging log thingy. You can't delete that one, because that's not, that's not editable, is it?
No, there's no.
Type in log.
I'll delete it because
Type in log?
they're bigger.
Yeah. Stands for the big ones, right? Basically, this is leaving the thing underneath it as well. Are you deleting the red one?
I won't save the file. There's no black mat.
I'm gonna go watch. I'm gonna go feed the dog today. Can you keep an eye on the camera?
Yeah.
I actually can't do that order at the moment because I ain't got any frosted glitter thingies left. They've all gone now.
Just joined, guys. Welcome to the stream. If you have any questions, pop them in the chat. More than happy to answer as I work. Why am I waving? Thanks for the. I'm waving over. I don't know why I'm waving there. I'm waving to the bloody screen. You're that way. Right. Yeah. Cheers. Appreciate that. Still getting used to this live streaming, guys. I've only been streaming for a month. Every day for a month. Well, Monday to Friday for a month. So you can join us any day from 8 AM UK time. We'll be live. So feel free to pop in. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. If you want to be notified when we do go live. You can barely see where that's cut. You mean if you're selling on Shopify, for example, and your customers have got to deal with the import charges? Is that what you're on about? So the way that we do it is we ship to we ship to 12 different countries, right? So I'm not going to list them all, but they're all the major European countries. We allow our resellers to ship worldwide because we allow them to provide us with their shipping labels. I was in the UK, just a shipping fee, not about the import. I was just the. All right. So you mean because it's basically, if you're in Hungary, I would like to send abroad. It costs too much. So you're on about basically how do you sell internationally to people overseas. So you're based in Hungary, and you're perhaps trying to sell to people. Just I'll give an example. You're trying to sell to people in the UK, perhaps. Yeah. To be honest, 4 euros local. That's fine. 8-9 euros is people will pay it. Charge it. People will absolutely pay that. 8-9 euros. That's nothing. What you've got to understand is obviously the economies in overseas countries, things like the UK, things like the US, Canada, Australia, France, Germany, all those countries, people will pay 8 and 9 euros for delivery all day long. I know that because we ship abroad. We get international orders every single day, multiple international orders, and people will pay these shipping fees. Even more than that, people pay upwards of I think we charge £14.50 Great British pounds, which is about, I don't know, maybe 16 euros to ship to the United States, for example. And customers will pay for this, basically. It is more difficult if you're selling cheap products, but if it's, but even then, we still get customers who do pay for that on an almost daily basis. You should just absolutely just charge what it costs to ship the order internationally and offer international shipping, because you'll be reaching a wider audience if you do, and you'll be missing out on sales if you don't. That is a misconception. That is a belief thing. That is you putting a price in your mind that you personally wouldn't pay that, but there are millions of people out there that would pay that. Yeah, you need to get out of that mindset. You need to stop thinking about how you view the cost of your products locally. Basically, get out of that local mindset. If you want to sell internationally, understand that international markets and economies are different in every country. And 8 to 9 euros to somebody in your country, for example, in Hungary, might be, or feel like a lot of money but not really a lot of money to somebody in perhaps the UK or the US or Canada or Australia, something like that. Personally, I don't think 8 to 9 euros is all that much at all. I would basically happily pay 8-9 euros for international shipping. I really think that's quite reasonable. And we see people paying this all the time, so I really think you could. Yeah, again, it is just a belief problem you've got there. I think you're not looking at the wider picture. The fact that what you believe is expensive is not actually expensive to other people around the world. You can definitely export your products and charge what you need to charge in order to make a profit, and people will pay it. So if you're not getting as many sales as you like, the problem isn't pricing. Okay, problem is almost never, it's not pricing, basically, unless you're being stupid about it. If you've got a regular decent margin markup on your products, then it's not your pricing. Your problem is traffic, right? It's always traffic. 99.9% of the time, traffic. If you just put enough traffic through your store, okay, and whether that's local traffic, international traffic, whatever, if you put enough international traffic through your store and hit them with that €8-9 delivery charge, okay, you will have no problem converting those individuals into customers. Just the reason that you're probably not is you're just not getting enough traffic in front of that offer. Okay, that offer doesn't sound expensive at all. You just haven't got enough traffic. You've got to think in terms of conversion rates. A good conversion rate is about 4%. That's an excellent conversion rate. If you're converting basically 4 in 100 visits to your store, 4% is an excellent conversion rate for a Shopify store. It has one of the most recognizable checkouts in the world. If you can achieve 4%, I would say you're doing really well. 2% is all right. If it's under 1%, you've definitely got a problem with there's a problem with your process, right? Your product page, your checkout, the way it works, they're hitting friction somewhere if you've got a conversion rate less than 1%. But there's definitely room for improvement if you're around 2%. And if you get to 4%, you're doing really well, to be honest. Any tweaks you do from there are not going to drastically increase that, unless you've got a crazy viral product for some reason that, which is super cheap and free delivery and, but a reasonable store that is actually genuinely making profit, a 4% conversion rate would be excellent. Get myself distracted there, guys. Started some months ago with Facebook ads from an empty pixel. It's going very badly so far, around 1% conversion rate. With 2, was that 6? Or is that cut off? With 2, I was in a good position. Yeah. So, first off, I am not a proponent of paid ads at all. I'm all about building brands. If you go to my website, right, and I'm not trying to sell you anything here, but let me switch you over to the store. If you go to my website, and I'll log out, basically, so I'm just on the website. If you go to the menu, click on this How to Your First 10K with Shopify. This is a completely organic guide with a full, there's an hour-long video there. Basically shows you how to build traffic using 100% influencer marketing, right? So this is basically you working with influencers, collabing with them, sending your product to them so they can create content, share it with their audiences to grow your store organically, so you don't have to rely on paid ads whatsoever. Okay, so that is how you should build a Shopify store, essentially. You should only be using paid ads on marketplaces. Use their paid ad platforms. eBay, promoted listings, you have to use it in order to get visibility. Etsy, you need to use Etsy ads again to get traffic. On Amazon, you need to use sponsored ads again to get visibility and traffic, because without paying for those ad programs, you don't get visibility and traffic. But Shopify is different. Shopify is a brand building platform, right? It's not something you should be running paid ads to. Certainly not in the beginning, okay? You need to really build an audience. You need to build a social audience that's going to bring organic traffic in, because that way you're going to be able to still make profit even at a 1% or 2% conversion rate, okay? Because you're not having to pay all this money in paid ads, right? So go and check out that free guide on the website. It will explain in detail how you can go about reaching out to people. I actually give you the templates that we use right now with the stores that we build, to the actual templates that you use to reach out to people, to DM them on Instagram, on TikTok, to actually ask them to collab and work with you. And we tell you what to say in response, how to set up your brand rep program. You can do that very easily with a free app from Shopify called Shopify Collabs. It makes it really easy for you to find collaborators. And the idea is that you basically give them a voucher every month. They create content by basically ordering products from your store, and then what you can do is they're not only sharing that with their audience, and that's how you're reaching organic traffic, because you've got a very small audience. I'm assuming most people are just starting out so you have to use other people's audiences in order to reach a large number of individuals. And the only way you can do that is really just use your products in exchange for this promotion. But at the same time, because they're creating content for you, you can repost that content on your own socials, and that's how you grow your own social media. Because at the end of the day, no one's going to engage with just basically the shit quality product images that you see, that you get from your supplier, right? Just plain white background, just very boring, not in any sort of lifestyle setting at all. But when you get content from these collabs, these people who you're working directly with, the content that they create is all different, very unique. It's always framed in their homes, and they create video content and reels. That stuff gets real engagement. And because you can repost that stuff on your socials, very easy to grow your own socials that way. And then that's how you can basically build your own organic traffic. You're not going to do it by posting your own content. You have to work with other people in order to grow your own social media, if you're basically a Shopify brand. Yeah, hope that helps.
Where's the best place to put a frame?
Yes, you can basically you can ask Sora to do it for you. Ask it to just create a lifestyle image. I've done it loads of times since. Alright, okay, yeah. So basically upload your own image and then just basically pop that in. If you upload your own image, it turns it into like a remix. Paste that in. Yeah, it is very Alex Formosi. But do you know why he says that and why he keeps hammering into you? It's because it's absolutely true in almost everything you do. Volume is key. Volume will outweigh every single other thing that you try and do.
If I was to click the your computer, click on that and then go.
Yeah, so remix it and then paste it in.
Like, yeah?
Yeah, that'll do. Like you can add stuff to that eventually. Do you know what I mean? If you wanted to do like different settings and stuff like that. Do you see? But that will basically just leave it to its own ability to just try and work out. Try it. At the end of the day, whatever it does.
I'll get that on my thing.
I'll click on my media as well. There's that little link there, yeah. What you find with the collabs as well is once you find these people who actually want to work with you, they actually become your best fans essentially, because if they're continuously ordering new product from your store, creating content, promoting your brand, some of these individuals actually become your best customers as well, because they're essentially, if they continue to work with you, they're essentially fans of your brand. You are going to work with people who are just after free product. Yeah, I do. I absolutely love what I do. Otherwise, I honestly wouldn't do it if I didn't enjoy it. It does get stressful at times, but it just gets stressful when it's like busy and stuff, you know. Plus, we got a little one at home as well. Obviously, we're a work from home studio, so that's why Kaylee's always in and out checking on him. Yeah, so I want to talk about I'll answer your comment now, but just let me talk quickly about the collabs thing and people that just want free product, right? So you get this all the time. There's this big thing now on social media with basically these sort of fake collabs, right? So basically individuals who just work with brands just to take the free product. But what we do when we build these brand ambassador programs is we offer free product, but we make them pay something. We make them pay a delivery fee, essentially. And what that does is that delivery fee eliminates about 90% of the people who just want free product for free product's sake. Okay, so when you do these collabs, don't give away product completely for free. You need to make them pay something, and that is one of the most powerful filters that you can use to avoid basically just being scammed, and actually having people order your free product from your store and then just completely ghost you and not even post anything. That does happen, but for the brands that we build and work with, that almost never happens. And the reason why is because we basically have this filter in place where we make them pay a delivery fee, and people who just want free product won't even pay that delivery fee. So we make the delivery fee about 10% of the voucher size. So for example, if we give a £50 voucher, delivery fee is £5. Delivery fee is slightly more for overseas orders, so that's fine. Again, like I mentioned, they may pay like €10 for delivery in Europe for like an international collab. But yeah, that's totally fine. But for my domestic audience, you basically about 10% of voucher value is the sweet spot. So one of my big problems, sorry, I'm just reading your comment on the screen. So one of my big problems is that, I'm going to read it here because I think it's cut off slightly. So one of my big problems, similar products available on Temu, but of course it's lower quality, and that's why I get negative comments like, oh, Temu's is much cheaper, which is completely different because it's plain, for example, and we paint it, so it's far from the same. Yeah, so Temu is a real big problem in my opinion, and I think it should go away. Because what's happening basically, they're copying a lot of people's products and they're just reselling them.
And some of them are actually copying exactly as well. They're right.
And like, there's no concern for copyright, there's no concern for trademark infringement, stuff like that, and they're just getting away with it. And people are just loving this stuff because it's so cheap. Yeah. So tons and tons of traffic is getting driven away from everyday brands, and even marketplaces as well are now becoming affected by these brands because it's so much cheaper to often buy these products on Temu, and it is a very real problem. And I do appreciate you obviously bringing this up, and it's a hard one, but the way to look at it really is that if you're building a brand with Shopify, you're building people who believe in what you do and what you sell, and it's trying to convey that message over to them, so to give them a reason to want to buy from you. So for example, if you said that yours is painted, for example, so it's like whatever there is about your product that makes it unique and unique to you only, you need to like lean into that, do you see what I mean, and portray that message to your audience to give them that distinction between your product and these cheap shit alternatives on platforms like Temu. But you know, not everyone shops on Temu. You know, don't think it's the end of dropshipping or e-commerce. It's certainly not, right? And eventually there will come, you know, restrictions on platforms like Temu, especially for the fact that these Chinese sellers on this platform are able to get cheap postage rates to these international markets. Once that goes, and that will eventually go away, then it's going to become more of a level playing field, and that, in my opinion, is just a matter of time. So which is completely different is plain, yeah. Oh, that's your previous comment. Yeah.
What the title thing about? You get it to make you a title.
Oh yeah. Got that in ChatGPT. Basically, I built this thing. You just upload the image, and you just upload the image.
Yeah.
Don't have to tell it anything.
Just upload it and paste
just
it in,
upload the image and press go, and it just basically just reads the image, and it's just like, oh, this is that, and it just does the title for you.
Should I do the mock-up or should I do the main one?
Put the mock-up in. Give it the mock-up image, yeah. Because it knows it's wall art.
And it's literally paste it in, that's it.
So anyway, cheers for the comments. Yeah, it's raised some good points there. Appreciate the comments.
So just, it's not our opinion.
Yeah, that.
Is that, yeah?
Yeah, just that, yeah.
Okay.
Do you know what? I actually just thought of something. Those products that I added recently, I'm not sure if I checked the category for what they went into.
Maybe let's have a look. I'm just going to duplicate from one, obviously, and
Just check the product type.
I've duplicated from
Oh,
kitchen. I'm duplicating from a kitchen print.
Oh, that's fine then,
Yeah, I'm not duplicating SKUs. Inventory's fine on it. Let's
Yeah.
keep them two, right? Keep them as they are.
Yeah, you want SKUs blank, yeah, and as a draft as well. That's fine, yeah.
Keep them as they are, yeah?
Yeah, actually I don't understand why you don't need translations, because you just want inventory quantities, that's all, yeah, just inventory.
And then once the image is uploaded, I can change it to thingy, right?
Around 100 orders per day, basically on average. Do about 40,000 orders a year.
Now the image is done, I can just start leaving it.
Well, yeah, don't worry about that. Just leave it the same anyway. Just all the product descriptions for instance.
I save it now because I've uploaded the image and then says I'll put this basically. I'll rename that so you know which it is. Or
let me have a look at the title in a minute.
it's quite long, isn't it?
Yeah, I only need the first part of it though.
You've already got. The thing is, you've already got.
Oh, you could just do this kitchen and make a dancing pig. Oh, that's fine. Yeah,
Well,
that's fine. Yeah.
4 outprints, and then I'm gonna obviously create a new folder for these mock images. I made some mock
That's cool.
just so we do have them. So.
Yeah. Around Christmas time though, we get super busy, crazy busy. if you check our catalogue out, we've got basically all seasonal range of products. So we've got products for spring, summer, autumn, Easter, Valentine's Day, Christmas Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day. Basically, because we've been doing this for so long, we've just built up a massive product range. Both of us, me and Kaylee as well. Yeah. Is it sustainable during the season?
It's busier in the Christmas season.
What do you mean? What, you mean just the two of us throughout Christmas as well when it gets really busy? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we manage. Yeah, we don't get anyone in. We do manage. It's busy, but we like late, extra evenings and stuff as well. But what will be interesting this year is that this year will be the first year that we've done it with having a little one, right? So we've got a 6-month-old. Basically, he was born in January. And so this is going to be the first year that we're going to do Christmas. And it tends to pick up around about October time. And then it's crazy through October, November and December. If you join the live streams then, you'll basically see it. Like join a live stream in December or late November and it'll be absolutely manic with Christmas stuff. Well, at least I hope it is. Certainly has been for the last couple of years. Hey Kratos, Sotos. I hope I pronounced that right. Have a nice day, yeah. Cheers, thank you, and yourself. About 3 weeks ago, my selling stopped because of the summer. Yeah, definitely gets slower in the summer, gets slower for us in the summer. You do get a summer slowdown. People do things like they go on holiday. When the sun's out, people go out more, they spend money on other things. We tend to find that we're busier when it rains, right? So when it rains, it gets busier. Like Sundays are a very busy day because people are usually home relaxing, especially Sunday evenings. That's like usually our busiest day of the week, Sunday. So yeah, there definitely is a thing called summer slowdown, and I can definitely relate to that. Without, you might not want to give away what you're selling, but what sort of category niche are you in? Your store, your product. Are you running a niche store with lots of products, or are you running like a one product store? Which, to be honest, I'm not really a fan of one product stores. I don't think they do that well, but I always prefer it. Like we've got over 3,000 products basically in our stores. Well, when did it start dropping off? When did your sales start to decline? Was it all of a sudden? It might not be to do with the summer slowdown. There might be something else going on. Like I said, if you're driving traffic with ads, very risky for you to rely on that, okay? Whereas like if you drive traffic organically through socials, as you build your audience, you just get more and more traffic and it stays consistent. If you do it with ads, very risky, because what happens when the ads switch off? What happens if your ad account gets banned? What happens if they change the algorithm? What happens if somebody else starts bidding higher than you for the same sort of traffic? You can get massively reduced traffic at any time from ads, and then if your entire business relied on ads, then yeah, literally overnight you can lose your entire business. That's why I don't recommend that you drive traffic with ads at all, to be honest. 2 secs, guys, I'll be back now. Organic is the way to go. Pretty much every brand ends up realizing at some point that they need to go organic, and they need to basically build their own audience in order to drive traffic, right? And the easiest way to do it, thanks for the subscribe, the easiest way to do it is to drive traffic through social media, okay? And to use other people's audiences to drive traffic to your store and to grow your own following. That is the easiest way. I'm saying this from experience because this is how we've done it with our own brands, and we run a program which we now do this with other brands. We help them do exactly the same thing that we've done ourselves, and this is how we do it. It's the same process over and over again without using any ads whatsoever. It's a slow process. You need to be thinking, when you come into this and you're trying to build a brand, you need to be thinking in terms of years and not weeks, basically, and that's a misconception for a lot of people. Whereas ads, you get the instant hit, right? So you can either hit instantly with ads and then it dies, and then your product dies, your store dies, and you have to start again, try and find something else. There are people that do that. I just don't like that at all. Basically, I don't think that is sustainable, constantly just restarting all the time. It's just, I'm all about brand building and building an organic, basically, traffic line. So main product is book nooks, book lovers, readers, mainly dragon things. What is, tell me, what are book nooks? Hang on, I'm just gonna Google this. Book nooks. Right, tell me if this is right. I'm basically on Amazon. Can you see that there on top right? Is that what it is? Is that right? These sort of things. I'm interested in that. Never even knew they existed. Is that? Let me know if that's the right thing. Yeah, basically that. Yeah. I've never seen it before. I didn't even know they existed. Katie probably knows about them, but I don't. What do you think? This is Krato is saying. Basically, I didn't say the full name because I can't say it properly. What do you think about Facebook ad testing times? How many days do we need to keep going? I would suggest that you rewind this stream about 20 minutes because we just had this conversation with the Speraro XTV chap about ads and how I think that you shouldn't use ads to be the primary driver of growth in your store, especially if you're just starting out. If you're going to explore ads, you should already be well established, already making tons of profit that you can easily waste £1,000 a month on ads. Because unless you can waste £1,000 a month on ads, how are you going to train the algorithm to bring in traffic at the, the conversion rate that you need it to? You're not going to be able to. You've got to buy that data, right? But the other problem with ads as well is the actual cost that you're selling the product. So if we take the example of those book nooks that we're just looking at a moment ago on Amazon, so they're about £29.99 Great British pounds on Amazon right now. I can tell you now for a fact, before I even tried to do this, that I wouldn't even attempt to run paid ads to a product that costs 30 Great British pounds because you're not going to be able to drive enough conversion, okay, to make it work because the cost per click will be too high, right? That is not, you need to be selling products which are considerably more expensive than £30 each, if that's your average order value, in order to make paid ads work. It just will not work for you at all. It just the unit economics of it just do not work. That is basically the base problem of it. So you're trying something which is just not going to work. And yeah, I don't know what to say any more than that. Is that it just will not work. You need to be selling products a lot more expensive if you're going to be using paid ads. This is why you need to go the organic route. And as I mentioned to the other fella earlier on, organic is the way to go. And by organic, I mean through a social audience. So you should do it by collabing with individuals on social media who have audiences. That's the way to do it, because you, for a lot lower cost, you can collab with individuals who will create content, share that with their audiences. That'll drive traffic in two ways. It'll drive traffic to your store, okay? So that's organic traffic coming in from their audiences, and it will also drive traffic to your social media. And because you can repost the content that they're creating for you, that content, that type of content, will be highly engageable, and that will help you grow your own following on your own social media channels. Whereas if you're just posting shit quality product images from your supplier, plain white background images, no one's going to engage with that at all. Basically, people only engage with interesting content, i.e. reels. Basically get way more engagement than static image posts, but even images can give engagement, but they need to be in people's homes with pictures of real people, and you're only going to get this type of content made for you by collaborating with individuals on social media. You have to do it this way. So my advice is to just don't even consider using ads. Basically, whatever money that you were prepared to spend on ads, don't waste it on ads. Use that money to send products to individuals on social media, okay? Not huge accounts. You want to work with micro influencers, okay? Because you work with big accounts, there are two problems. One, they probably won't want to work with you because you're very, very small, or they usually work on a pay per post basis. Work with micro influencers, okay? If you're just starting out, you've got zero following, target people under 15,000 followers. They tend to have highly engaged audiences. You can send them your products and they will create content, and they'll create amazing content, and they've got highly engaged audiences. That will drive traffic to your store, and that is how you build an organic traffic source, basically, through social media, is by getting other people to do it for you. So, right, let me try and catch up on some of these comments, guys, because I'm enjoying this. Thanks for the comments. All right, yeah, so you put them between your books to decorate. Oh, hey, yeah, I do remember you. Yeah, thanks for joining again. Give the stream a thumbs up for me. Yes, I'm also increasingly seeing that it's less and less possible to sustain it with paid advertising. Paid advertising is also very, very dangerous for your brand because, as I just mentioned a moment ago, For anyone listening to this who wasn't quite in the stream then, what happens when something goes wrong with these ads? Your ad account gets blocked, you can't afford to run the paid ads anymore, the algorithm changes, another advertiser comes in, or another 10 or 1,000 advertisers come in, start paying more for clicks, because they're at the beginning of their process, so they haven't experienced the loss or the pointlessness of running paid ads, so they're like willing to waste money in the beginning, as everyone normally is. So they come in spending ridiculous money on clicks. That's pushing your cost per click up, makes you completely unprofitable. It's not viable, right? It's not viable. Basically, you're not going to convert people at 20-25% on your store. It'd be unrealistic to think that you are. And if you're going to sell low ticket dropshipping products, $10, $20, $30 price point, even $40 or $50 price point, unfortunately paid ads is just not going to work for you, because you're not going to be able to convert people highly enough. Basically, you're not going to get conversion rates 20-25%. It's just no way. It's impossible. So yeah, that is unfortunately the hard truth. It does, like I said, it does two things. Send free products to influencers. I think, let me just show you, right? Let me just show you a second, because I showed the other guy earlier on. This is what I'm showing you here is going to be, is completely free, right? This, go to my website, there's a link in the description down below. I've got a guide, right? So this is my website, guys. So ignore all the stuff that we do. Obviously we help people build their stores and stuff, but there's a free guide on the website, which is how to your first 10K with Shopify, right? This is a complete guide. There's a full hour-long video that you can watch that explains exactly how we do it. And the whole strategy of building organic traffic with influencers is here, and explains why you shouldn't use paid ads, okay? And why you should focus on collaborator outreach. And this is the DM template. This is a template that you can use. Obviously you can change it however you like. This is what to send if they ask more questions. Or no, this is where to send them to your, essentially your brand ambassador program, which you set up with Shopify Collabs. And why you should focus on revenue and not profit as well. Okay, so this guide is completely free. You can go and check it out on the website. I highly recommend you do if you are interested in basically doing it. It's the full strategy, right? So just give it all away there for free. So go and check it out. 2 seconds a minute, guys. I just got to reply to one of our resellers on Slack. By the way, if you do create an account on the website and you do want to resell our products, you can get access to where you can reach out to me basically 24/7. God, wow, gonna have a busy afternoon, I'll tell you that much. There we go. Right, that was that. Yeah, so that was just me just helping one of our resellers basically, who's currently in our Shopify program, basically just helping them deal with a message that they've received basically on Instagram from somebody they've reached out to with a DM. Basically the potential collab is asking just more information about how it works. So what we do is we basically communicate with our resellers inside of Slack. That's how we do all the communication. All of our resellers are inside of Slack, and you'll get access as well. And yeah, from there they can just screenshot the message that they get from these potential collabs, and we basically write replies for them, so they don't even have to reply themselves. So yeah, we handle all the essentially customer support for that as well. So that is pretty much what I was doing just there.
That's just me, isn't it?
Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries. I did this yesterday. Didn't cut. These sheets are not straight. Really do appreciate the questions, guys. This obviously makes the stream a little bit more interactive. Obviously, we can't work as quickly as we'd like to during the stream, but I'd rather be able to be more interactive with the stream. But you know, we can just catch up in the afternoon. That's why we don't stream in the afternoon, in fact. So yeah, guys, if you do want access to Slack, if you go to the website and you do create an account, let me log in. Obviously, you'll get access to our retailer app, and down here is a seller support link on Slack, right? And if you click on this link, you can basically reach out to me directly on Slack anytime you want. Yeah, so if you want to see our brand store, I'll pull it up for you now. Let me go to drop in the chat for you. So what I'm posting now is that's our actual brand store, right? Which is winstercreations.com. So that's our actual brand, right? But all those products are available through dropshipping and print on demand, where we allow resellers to resell all these products and create their own versions of these products as well. So yeah, if you want to see the products that we offer to dropshippers, people who are looking to either dropship or print on demand, or FBA as well, if you go to our main website, which is this one you see here, then you can basically access our full catalog, which is here. So dropship catalog and price list. You can actually turn this into a larger version, and then you can see all of the products that we offer. These are all ordered by product type, and then you can just click on view products and it will take you over to the website where you can explore all these products. It tells you how much they are, and you can order them directly on the website and just ship them direct to your customers. Okay, it's super simple to do. You actually don't even need an account with us to do that, so the account is optional. So yeah, if you want to resell any of those products, you basically just go to our website. You can download the product images, you can use our descriptions, sell our products on any platform that you want. Once you get a sale, come over to our website, place the order direct to our website. If you want to do things a bit more in bulk, if you like, you know, then you can obviously create an account, get access to things like our bulk upload form here, where you can just upload a CSV file of your daily Shopify orders, or your TikTok orders, or your Amazon orders. Do you see what I mean? You can just upload your files essentially, and you can upload your files, you can upload your shipping labels, you can just do it all in one go. And you can do customized retailer branding as well. You can upload your logo, you can put information at the bottom of your packing slips. You can do all of that inside of our retailer app here. And if you just want to create art with AI, then you can use we have a program called Sell My Art, or Sell Your Art, and basically it allows you to earn a 15% commission on any AI art that you create and turn that art into products that we resell and our resellers resell. And what this program allows you to do is basically just create the artwork, turn your art into products. We print and ship here, and every time one of those products is either sold on one of our own stores or one of our reseller stores, you get paid a 15% commission. So you can just earn money essentially doing that. And what you can also do is you can enroll your custom products into this program, and if you sell your own products, your own designs on your own stores, you'll actually get a 15% unit reduction in your unit costs as well. All right. Yeah, so all the products that you see on that website are all the products that you see us making here. No, we ship to other countries as well. So shipping rates for drop shipping here, which you can find on the website inside a retailer app. Basically, so a couple of options. If you supply your own shipping labels, okay, which I'll explain to you how you can do that. Very, very simple. If you supply your own shipping labels, there is no shipping. We do not charge shipping, obviously, because you're supplying your own shipping labels, right? So it's free. And you can supply shipping labels to any country in the world if you supply your own shipping labels. And I highly recommend that you do, because that is the most profitable way of doing it. If you don't want to supply your own shipping labels for whatever reason, okay, and I'll explain to you in a moment why you should and how easy it is for you to do, we do ship to 12 countries. So we ship to the UK, okay, and you can see our shipping rates based on the order, weight and package size is available in our price list here. So you can see that we ship to 12 different countries here. These are the shipping rates that you would pay if you decide not to supply your own shipping labels. Now, supplying your own shipping labels is really easy, in fact, okay? So all that you really need to do if you want to work with us and you want to sell either to the UK or sell internationally is just go and create yourself free accounts with all of these providers: Royal Mail Click and Drop, Packlink Pro, and Every International. You can create free accounts with all of these shipping providers, and these are the only 3 shipping providers that you need in order to work with us and be able to buy your own shipping labels at the cheapest possible cost that you can supply to us with your orders. And if I actually go to the product page of one of our products and say you are drop shipping, obviously you can just add your shipping label here with the add files. Now you can obviously you can customize every product, you can add artwork here as well, but you can add shipping labels here at the same time. If you're uploading orders in bulk, which you'll be doing through our upload form here, you can select Shopify, eBay, Amazon, TikTok Shop, Etsy, whatever, and then you can basically click on this. You're uploading raw mail, every yodel shipping labels, and you can browse the file here, and you can upload all of your shipping labels for all of your orders in one go, in one submission. So in one bulk submission, you send us your daily orders, your export from Shopify, wherever, and you send us all your shipping labels in one file, basically, and then that's all of your orders processed. And then we invoice you later on, okay? But if you're in our accelerator, which is a print-on-demand and dropshipping accelerator program, which you basically get a free trial to, so you can sign up on the website for a completely free 30-day trial, and for the first 30 days of you selling our products, every single product that you sell is completely free. It's our way of saying, look, go and have 30 days of selling our products, see how you get on. All the money you make is yours to keep, basically. If you decide to stay on after that, you can just pay $3.95 a month, and you continue to get every single product for free for £395 a month. Guys, this is literally an insane deal. You can set your own selling prices. You don't need to worry about unit costs. So yeah, that is there available to you. That's how you can come on board. If you obviously don't want to continue with that accelerated program afterwards, and you think that's not for you, it's not right for you at that time, that's fine. You can just keep reselling our products and just order them on a pay-as-you-go basis. Basically, you can still send your orders over to us in bulk, or you can just order them directly on the website and you just pay as you go instead. So the monthly subscription is completely optional, but it's the cheapest way to buy our products, basically, is through that monthly subscription. Cool, yeah? I was actually showing you, I just realized that you just had me, I was meant to be showing you all this stuff. All right? So basically, what I was saying was, if you upload your orders in bulk, you can attach your shipping labels here. If you look at the two options I've just selected, I've selected Shopify orders and shipping labels, and then you would just browse the files and upload them all in one go. That's basically what I was explaining. And on the product page, if I go back, what I was explaining here is if you are just ordering through the website, very simple, you can use the add files button here to again upload your shipping label as you're placing the order on the website. And what I was saying about the shipping rates, so shipping rates are here. So as you can see, shipping labels supplied by merchants or supplied by you. Sorry, I'm explaining this again because I just noticed you couldn't see it. Shipping is free, okay? So you can ship anywhere in the world completely free if you supply your own shipping label. If we provide the shipping, then your shipping is based on the order weight and package size, which you can find for all of our products in our catalogue. And these are the shipping costs that you would pay here. But it is cheaper for you to supply your own shipping labels, and these are the shipping providers you should go and create accounts with. Okay, here are the links, you can create accounts, completely free accounts with these shipping providers, and they will allow you to create shipping labels that you can supply to us to ship your orders anywhere in the world. Alright, sorry for having to go through that again, guys, but I did notice that I was on this view all that time. I was basically talking about it but wasn't actually showing you. A proper muppet. Thanks for this, brilliant information. Now I need to go buy some products and send them to influencers. You do, but key, right, and I think I do mention in the guide, when you're giving free product away to influencers, make sure you charge the delivery fee, okay? Your delivery fee should be roughly about 10%, okay? This is the best ratio to use. This is we've worked with thousands of influencers at this point, okay? Literally thousands. About 10% of your voucher value. So if you install the Shopify Collabs app, okay, so that's completely free. That'll allow you to create your collab program and your application page where people can join your collab program, okay? That is basically how you create a brand ambassador program with Shopify. It's completely free. That allows you to create vouchers. So people can join your program, you can issue them vouchers directly within Shopify Collabs. It allows you to track commissions inside of there as well and set all the commission rates. And what you can do is you can give these vouchers to people through that Shopify Collabs app, and then that's how it allows you to run your brand ambassador program. But make sure you're charging shipping, okay? So even though the voucher gives £50 worth of products for free, make sure you're charging £5 shipping. Or if you give them $50 away, charge $5 shipping. or wherever you need to really cover your shipping costs is key here, right? Because even though you're giving away the free product, make sure you're covering your shipping costs at least, and you're making sure that they're paying something. Because otherwise what you will get is you'll just get overrun with people who just want free stuff, free products for free product's sake, right? So the way that you filter those individuals out, 90% of them, and I'm talking about people who will just take your free products and not even promote your store, they won't even create any content whatsoever. You can get rid of most of these people by just charging for shipping, okay? Never give away anything totally for free. That's basically what I'm saying. And the other thing to remember as well is that the influencer game is, as the other chap, it's a volume game. You're welcome. Do come into the live streams. If you have any questions at any time, we stream 5 days a week, Monday to Friday. We're on UK time, so we start about 8 o'clock in the morning, and we stream usually to about 12, right? Sometimes 1 o'clock, depends how busy we are. Depends how interactive the stream is, really. But yeah, you can come onto these live streams, you can ask questions, that's fine. I'm more than happy to, offer some advice.
Want to keep your people connected with colleagues who aren't in the room, or make them feel surrounded by teammates, even when they're alone? Cloud collaboration solutions can help you turn up the ROI and take your business up the level.
Drink.
Want to
Yes,
know
please.
how?
No,
Go
coffee.
to business
Yeah, please.
Drink.
What a lot of people tend to get wrong with this influencer stuff is, I think a lot of it's to do with the word influencer. So when you hear the word influencer, you think, oh my God, Kim Kardashian with 20 million followers or whatever she got. I don't know what she got. So don't follow her. But the point is that that's not what I mean by influencer. Not at all. What I really mean is basically somebody with a bigger audience than you, right? Somebody who has an audience where you don't have an audience, okay? That is considerably more reach that they're going to get than what you're ever going to get, because you've basically got no audience in the beginning. So this is why you have to lean into other people's audiences in order to drive organic traffic to your store, but it also drives organic traffic to your socials as well, and that's how people start following you. Thanks, Simon. Sorry. Right, I must have looked at it in the beginning. Yeah, you mentioned it. I was like, wasn't sure whether I could put them in the right category. Any more questions, guys? Feel free to chuck them in the chat. Hey man, you were in the stream yesterday. I think so, or maybe last week. Pretty sure I remember you. Appreciate you tuning back in. How do I do what you do? What is it you do? Yeah, so we. What do we do? So we are a we're a drop shipping and print on demand supplier with FBA wholesale as well. So we've essentially got a catalogue of products, designs that we sell on things like wall art, stickers, prints, mugs, greeting cards, personalised gifts, those sort of things. Anything to do with like printing, right? So that's what we do. We print everything here at home, but we have resellers resell these products online on all major platforms like Shopify, Amazon, eBay, Etsy, wherever, right? It doesn't matter. Even through social media as well. So we basically have a reselling program where they can basically come and resell our products and sell them on these platforms, and they send their orders through to us. We print them. They're fully personalisable, and we ship them directly to their customers. Essentially, that's basically what print on demand is. But in terms of what we do here, that's what we do every single day. Is we're shipping out orders for the individuals who are reselling these products online. Basically, comes out the door. So is it easy work or pretty hard? It's pretty easy work, yeah, I would say. It's hard because we're busy all the time. So it just gets a bit stressful, but I wouldn't say it's not difficult really. But when you're busy it can be stressful. Oh, I think we do reasonably well. Literally pays for our entire lifestyle. That's alright, literally it's fine. Basically. Pays for the house that we live in, which we own. Pays for the cars. I've had some pretty fancy cars. Yeah, and it pays for both of us. We both work from home full time. We don't work for anyone else. And I've been doing this myself now for 18 years. Basically this pretty much exact same thing. And Kaylee basically joined the company when, about 11 years ago now. Basically. She joined the company as an employee, and then we basically got along, we got together, and obviously we've been working together ever since. So the first thing you're gonna need, right, is you're gonna need to start. How do you start something like this, right? Yeah. So this is an interesting question. So I haven't been asked this question before on a stream. So for example, right, if you're gonna want to make stickers, you're gonna need. These are cutters, right? These are basically die cutting machines. These are like hobbyist machines. We use these specific ones. These are silhouettes by a company called Graphtech, and I've got 3 of them here. The reason why we use these is because these do are basically a 30 centimeter size width in whatever length you want, basically a continuous length. So we can do a lot of different size stickers. Basically, it suits us perfectly to the ground. They are super reliable, right? These are Silhouette Cameo 4s, and they've got 5 now. This is a Silhouette Cameo 2, it's still going. But, admit I use it for only one specific thing. But the reason why we have multiple machines is because I don't have to keep changing the blades. So these machines are very good at cutting certain materials each. So I'll cut certain materials in this one, certain materials in the bottom one. You can't see the bottom one, but it's basically another one of these, right? Only in pink, because obviously. But yeah, so you're going to need a cutting machine if you're going to want to do stickers, right? You can print stickers, but they're not waterproof, right? If you print stickers with ink, they're not going to be waterproof, not unless you're buying a solvent printer, which is going to set you back thousands and thousands of pounds, right? That's something we've never got into. So, but if you want to create waterproof stickers that people can use outdoors on cars and stuff like that, which a lot of our stickers people use on their cars, then you basically need to buy a die cutter, okay? Something like this, set you back 350 Great British pounds, so maybe $500 I think for one of these cutting machines. You're then going to want to buy yourself a load of vinyl material, right? So rolls of vinyl in various different colours. We've got over 50 different materials. Okay, now we buy pretty big rolls, right? This is, in fairness, not that big. We buy this is a little bit of the way through, but we buy logs of this stuff, right? 50 meter logs, and these will set you back they're about 60 quid plus VAT. So VAT in the UK is 20%, so £60 plus VAT. What's that? 72 quid, something like that. So that's per roll, per colour, but you can buy them in much smaller sizes, right? We actually sell this stuff by the meter, right? So all these, we buy on the big roll, we sell it per meter. So you can buy much smaller rolls. You can just buy yourself just 5 meters of each colour, depending on what colours you want to do your stickers in. And once you've got the material and you've got the machine, you just need to create your artwork. And what the easiest way to do that right now, in like 2025, is AI. Use something like Sora, which is ChatGPT's image model. ChatGPT Plus, you need that for Sora. $20 a month. Get Sora, start creating, basically ask Sora to create flat vector artwork in whatever designer you want to create, whether it's text or images, whatever. Once you've got that, put that artwork into Adobe Illustrator, okay, which you can get an Illustrator on a Adobe subscription, about £16 a month I think we pay. You can then put the designs into Adobe Illustrator. You can image trace them, okay, so it turns it into a vector, which the machine understands, and then you basically send the design to the machine, it cuts it out the material, you weed it out, you layer it with application tape, which is what this is, and then you cut it to size, bag it up, sell it, basically send it to your customer. In terms of where you sell this stuff just on all the obvious places, all the major platforms, right? Start with the marketplaces, the easiest place to get traffic. eBay, Amazon, Etsy, TikTok Shop even, right? Because there's traffic there. If you're going to do Shopify, you need to understand that there's no traffic. So you're going to need to drive traffic by collaborating with people on social media who have audiences. They're going to help you bring in traffic to your store, right? So that's why I say start with marketplaces, because it's a lot simpler. You're going to get sales if you put enough product on. The key to getting sales on marketplaces is product volume. Having enough different designs to get the volume. Like I said, we have over 3,000 products, basically. Now that might sound like a lot, but it's really not a lot, to be honest. The reason why we have a sustainable business is because even though we've only got 3,000 products, even though that might sound like a lot, it's not a lot, because you're going to need you're going to need thousands and thousands of products if you're just going to rely on one platform. Okay, if you go multi-platform, if you put 3,000 products on 5 different platforms, you've got a much larger reach. So you then may start to have a sustainable business that's going to bring in decent money for you. And it does depend on the products that you make. If you make good products that people like, then obviously you're going to sell them, right? But one of the ways that we benefit especially is because we have people who resell these products for us, because we have a drop shipping program. So we allow people to resell our products, and because we allow people to resell our products are visible on all major platforms, but also across multiple accounts. So the amount of traffic that we pull in as a whole, if we count all our resellers as well, is huge, right? It's a lot bigger reach than what one individual can get. So, you know, that is something to explore. That is obviously, that creates a lot of complexity. I'm not going to say that is a simple thing to set up, but in the most simplest form, if you want to create stickers, buy yourself a die cutting machine, get yourself Adobe Illustrator, get yourself Sora, buy yourself some coloured films, materials. Well, I'm literally just go away, Siri. I'm literally just explaining one thing that we do, which is stickers. That is one thing that we do. We do way more than that. So we obviously, that's just the sticker side of things. We then have obviously a printing business as well. So we print everything here. So we print basically posters, wall art. We've got 2 A3 printers. We've got one here next to Kaylee. We've got another A3 printer here. We always use Canon's, most reliable printer in the world in my opinion. And we've got a bigger A2 size printer there. So we can print everything from A6 all the way up to A2 and all the sizes in between, right? A sublimation oven there, so we can basically sublimate products. So that's everything, that's mugs, tumblers, cups, basically anything that requires pressure and heat to do. And then we have a sublimation printer at the back as well, which is Sawgrass SG400, which again that's an old model now, there's a new model. That basically allows you to print designs on sublimation sheets, and then you can wrap them around basically sublimation mugs, create mugs and things like that. So yeah, and we also create wax melts. We've got basically a wax melt business as well, and wax melts, how can I explain wax melts? I'll tell you what, I'll show you wax melts. I just type wax melts in the website search, comes up, right? Wax melts are these guys, right? So they're basically, these are made of soy wax, and people put them in these melting pots with a tea light underneath, and they're basically fragranced. We do 22 different scents, and they're basically like pretty fancy looking. In fairness, Kaylee designed all these. She makes all these herself. Yeah, but we sell wax melts as well. So that requires some more stuff. Obviously, if you're selling wax melts, you know you need to buy materials, you need to buy scents. Pretty expensive to get into. You need about 500 quid to get started, basically, with something like that. But yeah, so in a nutshell, we don't own just a sticker business. We own a sticker business, we own a printing business, we own a sublimation, print on demand business, wax melt business. We actually do wholesale clothing as well, but that's separate. There's no point in going into that, but yeah. Yeah, we basically got like a used clothing business as well. So yeah, we do a fair amount of stuff. On top of all that, we also do Amazon FBA. So we have a wholesale Amazon FBA business where people can basically buy stock of our products. We prep and label them for people and we send them into Amazon fulfillment centers. We've also got a passive FBA business, which is basically where people invest in our products. We ship them to Amazon and we pay them a share of the profits. You can find out more about that in the description down below. That's completely hands-off. That is 100% passive. You just literally invest in products so we can get more product into Amazon, and that's why we pay you a profit share. And then we have the Shopify program as well, which is the Launch Accelerator program, which we basically build Shopify stores for people. Basically, we take them from zero and we scale those stores for as long as they want. Basically, they can stay with us as long as they want, and we help them build the whole brand ambassador team. We put over 2,500 products in their stores. We help them build their socials on social media, and yeah, we basically tell them how to do dropshipping the right way. So, tons of things going on. Cheers, man. Yeah, I appreciate that. But there's a great question anyway. Like I said, no one's really asked, but like I said, we've been doing this for a very long time, so we've ported into a lot of different things, expanded out. It still all fits together. It's still all the same thing on the greater grand scheme of things. We're not like window cleaners, for example, right? I haven't got a window cleaner business as well. It is all the same thing, but it is also a lot of different things as well. Solar panels. Yeah. Oh, right, yeah. Is that the people who come on the estate yesterday?
No.
It's not awesome, Melissa.
There's someone else that's actually quite interesting because from what he said.
The grants, is it?
No, it's not grants, but it won't cost you any money because the amount of money you'll be making, so you can get interest free. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And the amount of money you'd make off it
In
would
the
cover
energy
it.
storage.
Would cover it anyway. He's saying, but basically, he's saying, that, yeah. I was kind of thinking, I was like quite blunt about it. Though. I was like,
yeah, because I know what you're like with those people normally.
Yeah, no, there wasn't. I said I ain't got money for it. And he's like, you haven't got it. And basically, yeah, you wouldn't be forking your money out because all the money would be covered by the energy you get in. Basically. They say basically they're gonna give me a room and they come round.
Well, if that's true, fair enough.
Yeah, exactly that. Basically,
Yeah.
he was saying that basically. So once they're paid off, yeah. So even once not paid off, you're not going to cost you money because the cost would be covered by the
energy,
and then once it's paid off, he was saying you'll be electric bill. Because worst case scenario, you'd be covering your electric bill, and you probably could have money left over too. I was like, if it pays the electric bill too, I'm happy with that.
Did you say what electric bill is?
Yeah. Because someone down the street, it was. Because he surprised someone the other day when they was like, they're letting they got the guy only pays £75 a month anyway. And he was like, and that's about where they're not sure whether they can make any money. You'll be at a loss or anything. You get your bill covered for you.
Yeah.
But he was like, the guy would actually make money too. I think he'd make about 100. Because it all depends on your property. They come around there to do a whole thing and check. They do like all the thingies. Yeah, and then basically it takes a half hour, it doesn't cost nothing, and then they send you over the proposal, what they would estimate, worst case scenario, as in like, so worst case scenario, the best case scenario, but you'd never pay any money. Yeah?
Okay, fair enough.
So I'm interested.
Free solar panels.
Yeah, no, so you do pay for it, but you won't physically pay them out your own pocket because the election will cover it.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, happy days, yeah. Because essentially, it'd be long, in X amount of time, years, then we obviously would start making money from it, but initially we wouldn't. It'd be covering our electric.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be bothered.
What's this lady on about?
What's that?
Reply. Thank you. Oh. Sorry, mate, guys, I just got to reply to this guy again. What do I put in the link? The thing is, when it comes to creating Because obviously if you're going to make stickers things and you're going to make prints and mugs, that's a ton of design work. Well, it certainly used to be in the past, right? Because pretty much I would say over 98% of our current catalogue is all designs that we have actually done ourselves. We've only just recently started to use AI, right? Because AI has only now just become good enough where you could basically pretty much create amazing stuff very, very quickly. And this is why I'm encouraging people now to just use AI to do everything, because especially for if you're going to run like a print business or a sticker business, get AI to do your designs, because if you use it right, it can basically just save you a ton of time, and you can create lots of designs, and you can get
Stuff that you would never do yourself.
Stuff that you never do yourself, and you can get a business up and running really quick with a lot of designs. So we're completely embracing it. We're using it to the fullest. We use ChatGPT Plus. We use Sora, Midjourney as well. Yeah, we use these tools. They're fantastic for creating AI art, and yeah, the stuff we create is pretty amazing, to be honest. Pretty amazing stuff. So I actually think it's so much easier now to start something like this, just because of the AI advantage. When we created basically all of our designs, we did everything ourselves. Everything is done manually, basically. Only now are we starting to use AI. You can imagine the thousands of hours of design work that has gone into creating all of these designs that we've created. And yeah, so you have a massive advantage starting now, basically, because you can just leverage AI to do it for you. And this is why we're completely embracing AI, because if we don't embrace AI, then we're going to have potentially people just coming in and just dominating this market space. So this is why we're embracing AI, because we know it's just around the corner, if not already. There's going to be a bunch of newcomers, a bunch of competitors coming into this space, basically thinking they can, take some market share. But I also know it's a tough business to be in, so most of them won't last very long. Money management and margins are something people would need to know. Know the numbers is the break or make of a sticker business, because a lot of the products you sell are I'm not going to say low margin, because we make between 30 and 40% on basically pretty much everything we sell. That's kind of where our core margins are. But yeah, it's low. It's high volume, low average order value, high volume, right? So you need to do a reasonable amount of money in order to turn it into a profitable business which you can live on, which we do. But yeah, you've got to do a lot of volume. Do you know what I mean? And very difficult to get a lot of volume on a single platform with only a couple thousand listings. If you're going to do it on a single platform, I would be going 50,000 listings plus. Yeah, that's a lot, right? That's a lot of designing you've got to do. Appreciate that. Appreciate everyone joining the stream. Appreciate everyone joining in. Appreciate the likes as well. If you do like this sort of stuff, guys, you like the chat, then yeah, we do this every single day. Well, Monday to Friday, we're live 8 AM UK time. Feel free to join us, and the streams do go a while. We're over 3.5 hours now. Yeah, we could literally, we have enough stuff to do that I could stream just basically indefinitely 7 days a week. But yeah, I can't, we can't get the orders out fast enough while we're on live streams, because obviously you want to talk to the chat and stuff, you want to try and engage. Otherwise the live streams are really boring, and that doesn't really help us grow the YouTube channel or get more people into the stream, stuff like that. So we stream till about lunchtime, and in the afternoons then we basically take a break, have lunch, come back in, mad dash, get the orders out for the day, and then yeah, post is usually done about 4:30, and then I'm basically back on the computer here. Basically then it's all admin work, so then it's all account management, yeah, it's all invoicing, basically all the admin stuff of running the business. Basically, for me, that really starts around about 4:30 every day, and then I might go till wherever 7, 8 o'clock in the night sometimes. So easily a 12-hour day for me. And then if I'm basically not having a beer in the evening, then I'll be on the laptop as well. So yeah, it's a ton of effort. I put a lot of effort into this, But I suppose, as I explained a little bit earlier on, our setup is a little bit more complicated. You know, we have a team of resellers that we've got to look after. We've got clients in our Shopify programs. We've got to help them build their stores as well and guide them through that process. And all this is done outside of these live streams. So realistically, that's why I can only stream just for a couple of hours each day. Everything is done and made here. We don't work with any, very true, we don't work with any outsiders whatsoever. So we have no fulfillment partners, nothing, okay? Technically the only fulfillment partner we have is Amazon, FBA. So when we have product that sits in Amazon fulfillment centers, when that product sells on Amazon, Amazon deal with it. Basically, that's what FBA is. So apart from Amazon sending our products directly to customers who buy on Amazon, and you know, let's be honest, we've only got about 1% of our products in FBA anyway, not that very many. Yeah, we do. Everything is printed, made, and fulfilled directly from here. We don't use any outside printing partners, nobody at all. Basically, we do everything ourselves, which means we have full control over the entire process. We have full control over the branding, making sure that basically all of your orders are going out with your branding on it, with your logos, with links back to your website. You know, there's no pricing displayed to like your customers, so your customers can't see that you pay the cheaper price, you know, like a wholesale cost. There's none of that. And we can personalize everything as well, because we can physically print it. You can see us personalizing it on the screen as we go, and we can personalize every single order because we produce every order. If we were using an outside fulfillment partner, then we wouldn't be able to personalize every product. So that in itself is proof that we actually do everything here ourselves, because we're able to personalize every single product that you would order from us. That really means a lot, to be honest. I really appreciate you saying that. When you say that this is a rare sort of channel, I definitely agree with you. I don't know of any other, in fairness I haven't really looked, but I don't know of any other print-on-demand or dropshipping supplier that is a home-based business, sort of a husband and wife, or technically fiance business, that basically works with other individuals all around the world on we're a small operation, but we do a reasonable amount of volume for the size that we are, and we do help people sell online, and we live stream it all as well, basically. I don't think anyone else is doing that at all. But then I suppose YouTube is big, so I wouldn't even know where to look to try and find somebody doing that. So I can't say that we are the only ones doing that, but I would say I do think that we are quite unique in what we do. Yeah, so that comment is, I really like that comment. If you can hear a baby in the background, cheers bud. If you can hear a baby in the background, that's my little one. He's only 6 months old. He's literally just in the other room. I guess that's proof in itself that we are working from home, right? Obviously we are using these streams to try and find you know, more individuals who want to resell our products, or basically create their own products, and start working with us. That is the purpose of the live streams. So there's no point sort of hiding away from that fact. But I'm more than welcoming of just basically anyone who's just casually viewing, just to come in, have a chat, even if you're not particularly interested in any of this stuff. You might just want to have a chat about the business itself, what the model is, how it works, or for any other reason. Basically, yeah, more than welcome to engage with any viewer who has any questions about anything, really. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but obviously the goal is for us to try and basically reach an audience on YouTube, try and find people who are interested in dropshipping and print on demand, and FBA of course, and see if we can start working with those individuals and see if we can help those guys basically try and start making money on the internet, basically, because that's essentially what we help people do with what we do here. Otherwise, if we weren't doing that, we could just basically just resell everything ourselves and not basically allow other people to resell our products. But in my opinion, that just makes our business a lot less prone to risk, because we have so many people selling our products. We've basically got orders coming in from everywhere, from multiple channels, and I feel like this is one of the reasons why we've had so much longevity in what we do, is because of our resellers have made that possible, because they've basically given the business significantly less risk, just because we basically multiple streams of income. Basically the orders are coming in from multiple platforms, but from multiple accounts as well. So I think that has really helped. But some of our resellers have been with us for a very, very long time. We've got one individual in particular now who's actually been reselling with us longer than me and Kaylee have been together. So we've been together for 11 years, and he's been reselling our products for more than 11 years, which is crazy if you think about it. We are also planning to stream on TikTok as well. I have got an account on TikTok, which is my name, same name as the YouTube channel. It's Jason Carl Morgan. I would appreciate if you go over to TikTok, if you use TikTok that is, and give us a follow, because we are trying to reach 50 followers. Literally, we basically have no followers on TikTok almost. Trying to reach 50 followers on TikTok, because you need 50 followers before you can live stream. So the idea is with our streaming software, we're going to live stream to YouTube and TikTok at the same time. So it's not going to affect our YouTube lives. We're just going to add TikTok live stream into the mix, but we can't go live until we reach 50 followers. So if you are on TikTok, head over there, pull us up on TikTok just by putting my name in TikTok, come straight up. And yeah, give us a follow, help us reach the 50 followers so we can start going live. That would be very appreciated if you guys could do that. Keep the show going, it's only a matter of time. Yeah, that is the game plan. To be honest, you know, we, like I said, been doing this for a long time. We know that everything takes time to grow. This business wasn't made overnight, clearly not. And it's had to evolve a lot. So yeah, we've been streaming for a month now. Was debating for ages to get streaming. Basically, I was initially posting videos on YouTube, did that for a year, then kind of got bored of that, and then thought, well, why not just do live streams, right? So I started doing live streams, figured that I actually quite like doing live streams, and I thought it's an easy way to create content for YouTube, because what I can do, although it is difficult to find the time to do it, is we stream for 3, 4, 5 hours, and then what I can do is I can chop those streams up into videos, so where I'm talking about a particular thing that we do, or when you guys ask questions. Yeah, basically that creates a segment that I can cut from the live stream and create a video from it. And that's basically how we create our shorts as well. So the streams, in my opinion, are what create all the other content that we need in order to keep showing up on YouTube and TikTok. And I haven't really done much with Instagram, in fairness, but yeah, definitely I think these streams are the way forward for us. Basically, I think that is the plan for the foreseeable. Coffee's gone cold again. Be back in a minute, guys. So yeah, we know it'll definitely be a slow process, but like I mentioned earlier on in the stream, I've got to do the work anyway, so I might as well just turn the cameras on, right? So it's almost like a no-brainer. Whereas before, when I was making YouTube videos, basically trying to show people what we do and how we can help them sort of sell online, having to make those videos was more effort, because I'd have to sit down and record them after I'd finished work. But with the live streams, I can record videos during the stream. The only thing I've got to do is edit the stream, basically, and obviously editing, it takes a little while in fairness, but I've got, I mean, I've been streaming for a month already, and already I've got unlimited, I've got more content than I know what to do with, basically. I just need to edit it down into videos. So yeah, live streaming is definitely an easy way to create a vast amount of content, especially if you live stream often. We're live streaming every day, and all I've got to do is turn the camera on in the morning, say hello, and then just crack on with the work. Wait for people to ask questions, answer those questions, and then there you go. You've got a segment that you could probably turn into a video or a short or something. So that's really the plan. That's the goal of this, is to use the live streams to create the content. Content help us reach a wider audience. Wider audience means a percentage of them will be interested in what we do, will be interested in reselling our products, will be interested in wanting to make money online. and they will come and work with us. Basically, that is ultimately what I think will happen from doing these live streams. But you know, it's definitely going to be a long game. It's not going to happen overnight. Just like if you're trying to build a brand, trying to build a Shopify brand, for example, it's like, you know, you've got to go into that understanding that ain't going to happen overnight. That's going to take months and months and months of effort and years of effort in order to actually get somewhere. What am I doing? That's it. The only problem with a live stream sometimes is you do get a bit distracted and very easy to make mistakes. The only support we really need from you guys, if you are just watching along, is subscribe to the channel, like the stream, like the videos and the shorts that we post. That tells YouTube that we're doing something right. YouTube pushes out to more people. It's just an algorithm game, same as it is on every social platform. So yeah, basically that's all we really need to ask from you, is just to basically do that for us. That'll help us please the YouTube algorithm. So I don't know whether any of you guys sell on eBay already, but or whether you sell on eBay outside of UK, Germany, Australia, I think. If you sell on eBay US, for example, ebay.com, then this wouldn't have come in for you yet. But eBay have changed the way that they attribute promoted listings attribution, which is causing a bit of uproar at the moment, because it basically used to be the case that if someone clicks on your listing and then that person who clicked on your listing, they buy the product within 30 days, then you get charged a promoted listing fee, right? Fair enough. Whether you agree with promoted listings or not, that's a different thing. But they've changed it to something which is a bit outrageous, and they've only changed it in the UK, Germany, Australia, I think another market as well at the moment for now, but this change may come in to ebay.com as well. Basically the attribution model is now is that person A, this is the way to explain it, right? Person A clicks on your ad, your sponsored or your promoted ad in the search results, views your product but doesn't buy. Then person B comes along, finds your listing organically, so didn't click on an ad. If they buy within 30 days of someone else clicking on your ad, if anyone buys within 30 days of someone else clicking on your ad, so every time someone clicks on your ad, which they will be doing on a daily basis, somebody will be clicking on your ads every day, this attribution window stays open, so anybody who goes to your listing organically, however, even if you send them there direct, you pay the promoted listings fee. That is the new attribution model. It basically guarantees that every single sale on your promoted ads listings will end up in you paying a promoted listings fee. It's basically non-attributed sales are now applicable for promoted listings fees. It's an atrocious policy, and I don't know how it's even legal. It's bloody ridiculous, but yeah. There's a lot of talk about that on eBay forums at the moment. I don't think it's coming in the US yet, but if it does, definitely something you want to be aware of. That's for sure. Yeah, very cool. So this is a super popular sticker, and we sell this every single day. Basically, it's just a pair of Union Jacks, basically, obviously representing Great Britain, and incredibly simple. But I'll give you an idea now, right? Basically, if you want to make stickers, create stickers of flags. Basically, they're not copywritten. Basically, and just sell that. Yeah. You'll sell them just because of what they are. It's a super simple idea. So Kaylee's actually creating new designs right now and adding them to the website in real time. If you actually go to the website, I'll show you actually. Let me switch you over. So if I go to the website, this is our actual brand store. This is currently where Kaylee is uploading the products, and then they get added to our catalogue automatically. But if I go to newest products, these products here, these 4 designs, this one and this one. Oh, is he? Window cleaner. Yeah. Alright, yeah, go and let him in now. These are all brand new, guys. Right, 2 secs, window cleaner's here, I've got to go and let him in. Go and open the side gate for the window cleaner in a minute, guys, so I'll go and do that now. I'll be back in a sec, alright? Yeah, but those, yeah, she's adding designs to the website right now. They're brand new. I'll be 2 minutes. I think you need to go into these 3 for me.
bam.
Turn you into fans and monetize your passion.
I appreciate you guys staying. Just let the window cleaners in on the side, and I've got the kettle on because they want a cup of coffee as well. So I'll have to dive back out to make them that.
Oh, bless you mean. It's like quite slow. Same thing.
Yeah, it'd be better if it was quicker, yeah, instant. But
How long does it take roughly?
a minute. Right, just go and do those coffees, the window cleaners. Back in a sec. That one's hungry. I'm just sorting out a minute. Right, back again. Sorry about that, guys. Little one in the other room. He's gone just making a bottle. That's what we're going to do, right? So work from home. Two of us. Teamwork. We've also got 3 cats and we've got 3 dogs as well. We've got 3 Labradors, 2 Bengals and a Moggy. So it's a pretty crazy household, really, I would say. Just a little hair under that sticker then. So we've had a reasonable amount of views in today's stream, which I do appreciate very much. I think that's probably because YouTube are probably pushing the stream more because there's been a bit more interaction in today's stream. A lot more comments, which obviously is down to you guys. And yeah, it really does help, you know. So we've been going now for what, 4.5 hours? So I will be posting this stream to YouTube straight after. So once the stream ends, you can go to YouTube if you want to just flick back through it. Have a look at the chat replay. So you can go to the sections where people are asking questions, and then obviously you can just listen back to you know, my replies and the discussions that we had then. Might offer you know, some pretty decent insight. If you need you know, help with Shopify, dropshipping, those sort of things, pretty sure I did offer some pretty useful advice earlier on in the stream. You'll have to go back and watch it though.
With Premium, you get to focus on the music, explore a vast catalogue of millions of songs without hearing ads, or download your playlists to listen to them anywhere. You can also play your favourite songs in any order, with the freedom to skip.
Oh, cheers, Dan. Appreciate the. If you've got any questions, if you want to ask anything, feel free. Just pop that in the chat. I'll be able to help you out. If you're wondering what I'm doing there, I'm just writing. I've got an acrylic board in front of me. Basically, we just use it to keep track of stuff that we need to order, things like that. If you want to see a photograph of what the front side, basically what I can see in front of me, if you want to see that, go to the community post page on my YouTube channel, which I think you can easily get to from here. Just go to the YouTube channel, click community, and there's a photo I posted there a few weeks back. Basically shows you what it looks like from the front, so you can see the complete setup here. We run a 5-screen setup across the front here with 3 computers. We run a Mac Mini, Windows PC and a Mac Pro. Basically the Windows PC is what runs the stream. This is pretty powerful. And then Kaylee runs on the Mac Mini and I've got the Mac Pro here, which basically, and we've got switchable screens as well, so I can press buttons to change the screens round to any computer. It's a pretty cool setup. Let's AC back on. So I'm probably going to wrap this one up soon, guys, because we're coming up to not far off 5 hours now and probably need to take a break. So I just want to say big thanks to everyone who did join in, everyone who's subscribed, or those of you who are just watching along as well. You don't need to comment, you don't need to join in. Just the viewership is all you need. Yeah. So if you just joined and you haven't been watching along, I just want to say that we do go live every day. So you can catch us at 8 AM, Monday to Friday, obviously excluding bank holidays. Probably won't stream on bank holidays. Yeah, you can join us any morning till basically early afternoon, where we basically live stream everything live here. And then I interact, basically show you the actual products that we're making. Interact with the stream, answer your questions. It's a live Q&A, you can basically ask questions as well. Yeah, basically sort of just hang out, chat, basically. And if you are interested in what we're doing and you want to find out more information about us and the various ways that you can come and work with us, if you want to start making money online, then you can just check the links in the description for that. And if you have any questions about any of that, you can ask us on a live stream, and I'm happy to, I can actually show you on screen live, you know, sort of inside the account section on the website. Basically anything you want to see I can show you. I explain in detail how various things work. If you need help getting started, we've actually got a super guide. If I head back to the website, which is here, there's a guide which I posted right to the beginning of the YouTube chat. So look at the chat replay and go and check out this how to start selling on eBay, Etsy, Amazon and Shopify guide. So this guide, guys, in fairness, this video does need updating because this guide is actually, the guide is more recent than the video. Okay, so just bear that in mind. Haven't had a chance to re-record this yet, although I may have done that by the time you watch this. But certainly as of now, this video here on YouTube is older than the actual guide itself. But the guide basically tells you how to get started, right? How to sell on these platforms and how much it's actually going to cost you. So you can go and check out that guide if you want, guys. That's a completely free guide that you can get access to on the website. Just go to the website, go to the menu, go to the Learning Center, and the Learning Center will basically give you all of the tutorials, resources and guides that we have on the website, which are all free for you to access, and you don't need to have an account or anything like that to access any of that information. It's all completely free. So yeah, I'm going to take a break soon. I'm going to have some lunch and then we'll basically be coming straight back into the office for the afternoon. We don't stream in the afternoons because, as you can see when I'm talking to the chat, can't really work as fast. We still have quite a lot of orders to get through. A big pile of them in front of me over there. And yeah, basically in the afternoons we just need to crack on because we've got a bit of a deadline. We do have to get all the posts sorted by 4:30ish. So when we come back in on this afternoon, you know, I'll be back in here by 1:30, I think. And yeah, we just need to crack on really. Oh look, one of the cats has come to join us. This is one of the cats. This is Misty. You think you're on the house, don't you? She's a lounger. She just likes to lounge everywhere. My other two are Bengals, and they're bloody nutters. So actually just making up some, this is FBA stock I'm actually just making right now. So I've mentioned a few times in the stream, we run two FBA programs. We run a wholesale FBA and we run a passive FBA program as well. Basically wholesale FBA is people who basically buy our products, we ship and label them, and we send them directly to Amazon. This is what this is. These are basically Amazon barcodes. And our passive FBA program is pretty much the same thing, except that you don't need an Amazon seller account. You just basically, we pay you a profit share completely passively. So you invest in products that we make and ship to Amazon, but we sell them and we pay you a profit share. That's called our passive FBA profit share program. You can find details about that on the website as well. If you are interested, that is completely hands-off and accessible to pretty much to anyone worldwide because basically other than choosing the products that you want to invest in, you have no involvement in the process whatsoever, and you do get to earn a profit share every time it sells on Amazon. Yeah, so that's what we do with FBA. I am just creating FBA stock right now. These are real products which are in Amazon right now. Right then guys, I think I'm going to wrap this one up now because been going for almost 5 hours, and yeah, it's been a pretty lengthy stream. As you can see, it's been a super busy one today, just as it was yesterday. Yeah, so I'm going to wrap this up. Yeah, appreciate everyone for joining, for basically engaging in the stream, commenting, liking, all that sort of stuff. Appreciate if you subscribe to the channel as well. Remember that we stream live daily, Monday to Friday. So we are here from 8 AM UK time. So if you just want to hop in, just come and have a chat, or if you've got some questions about dropshipping or print on demand or FBA or any of the major platforms, i.e. Shopify, eBay, Amazon, Etsy, then just feel free to drop a question in the chat during one of these live streams. Now, if you are interested in working with us, you can basically just find all the information about that on our website, and there are links to that down below in the description. I don't think I really need to say any much more about that, but hope you've enjoyed this one, guys. We will be back tomorrow morning with another stream, same time at 8 AM. Hopefully you can join in then, but yeah, if not, hopefully you can catch another stream. All I'm going to say from here now, guys, is hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and yeah, I'm going to stop now, take a break, have some lunch. We'll see the little one for a little bit, and then I'm going to come back into the office, and then we're going to crack on now and basically just get all the orders finished up now for today, and get all the posts out by sort of 4:30, which is in about what, 3.5 hours time. So a lot of work to get through, but I'm pretty sure we'll be able to do it. We do it every day anyway. Pretty used to that sort of schedule. that sort of routine. But yeah, do appreciate you guys watching, and yeah, do join us in another stream. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow morning at 8 AM for another stream, and we do stream 5 days a week. Anyway, yeah, appreciate this one, guys. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's stream.